An easy trick to make your show more interesting is to use more angles. One way to do this is by checking out more than one camera for an interview or anytime you want multiple synchronous angles of the same subject. We'll show you how to use multicam. It's as easy as... Alright, so today I'm going to show you guys how to do a multicam edit in Final Cut Pro 7. So the first thing you're going to need for doing a multicam edit is multiple cameras. So today we've got 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're also going to need a point to sync all of your clips. It's as easy as taking just a clap. So now I'm also going to show you guys how to make a peanut butter sandwich. More importantly, I'm going to show you guys how to make a peanut butter sandwich. Making a peanut butter sandwich, you're going to need bread, you're going to need peanut butter, and you're going to need a blade. So what I like to do is to lay my bread straight out in front of me. I'll take the lid off the peanut butter, take a nice gob of it on the knife, spread it from right to left. Just do that repeatedly until I get all the corners completely covered in peanut butter. It's not a race. You don't have to go as fast as you can. It's about getting the quality sandwich. After you have your entire slice covered, take your second slice from beneath, just lay it right on top, and just do one slice right down the middle to cut it in half. And then, after that, you should have a sandwich and 3 clips to edit. Alright, so now we're going to want to log and transfer our clips. So I know that my last take is my best take, so I'm just going to use that as my example. What I'm going to do is change the name. I'll call it wide angle clip number 4. Angle, capital A. And then I'm going to be sure to set an angle. Final Cut needs this for making a multi-clip. So I'm going to just call all my wide angle clips angle 1. Then I would drag this on down and start the transfer. I'm not actually going to transfer because I already did that. I'm going to close out of this. You guys will actually have to let it transfer. I'm not going to for right now. And like I was saying earlier, I know my best take is the last take. So I'd go through all of these, double select it. I'm going to change my in point back to the beginning. I'm going to make sure I set my in point or my sync point, which will be my in point in this case, as the clap that I did in the video. So I'm going to be able to watch right for when my hands come together. Should be able to see it. Tried to keep it in the view of all of the cameras. So that one's it right there. I'm going to set my in point, and then I'm going to do that with the other 2 cameras I used as well. I actually already did it, believe it or not. So then what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to select all 3 of my cameras that are the same take, just the 3 different angles. And I'm going to go modify, make multi-clip. And then I want to make sure that it says synchronize using in points. I don't want the out points or the time code because I set my clap as an in point. So that's my sync point. That's what I'm going to synchronize using. Okay. Now I'm going to name my new clip up in the browser window. Let's just call it multi-clip example. Boom. Alright, so now let's go ahead and drag my multi-clip example down onto the timeline. Switch over to the selection tool. Double click on my multi-clip, and then in the viewer, under the video tab, in the Playhead Sync drop-down menu, that's this middle one, I'm going to select Open. Then in the Playhead Sync drop-down menu again, I'm going to select Video plus Audio. And I set my microphone up on my third angle, my wide angle. I know I said earlier in the log and transfer that that was my angle 1, but it's actually my third angle. So I'm going to select that because that's where my best audio is. Then once again in the Playhead Sync menu, drop-down menu, I'm going to go back and choose just video. And now I can go through my entire clip and just play it through, and in real time I'm going to be able to make cuts. So I'll be able to do basically the same style of switching that you could do in the studio. I'm going to be able to do those cuts real time, but then if I make a mistake, say I make too fast of cuts, I can go back in. After I pause, it'll make all of the cuts down on my timeline. I can go back in and change my cuts and make edits to my entire project. So it's almost like working in the studio, but it's also a bit more flexible. So I really recommend that you guys give it a try. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by the studio or give us a call at 651-747-3830.